safe way, so I'm not endorsing this because I'm using what I have, which is a floor jack to do this with. You should have a transmission jack and be on concrete, but this is what we have, so this is what we're doing. I've been doing this for years and had decent luck with it, so we should be able to slide the cross member out. Ta-da. Now we're going to slowly let the transmission down onto this extra jack stand we have here. Well, maybe. We'll see. See how far it comes down. Might have to get some block of wood. I just want to lay it down far enough that we can get to the bell housing bolts, but not so far that parts of the engine up there are starting to crush things. Yeah. And then for safety, we're just gonna put the jack back under it just for safety. You know, precaution, just in case it doesn't hurt. We're under here with it. It's quite heavy, you know, and I like the way I look now.
Yeah, we don't want you to be smashed.
So we're gonna check this. I'm pretty sure these are 18s. I am wrong, they are 19s. UB is kind to hand me a 19 in the big socket there. That works.
Sorry.
It is a 19. Alright, so we got transmission lowered down here. We're gonna get these upper bolts out. Using a big breaker bar and 19 millimeter. And let's go ahead and spin these out by hand so we can lift the motor and transmission back up and get it stable. And then I'm glad we're doing up pipes on this truck because I noticed while we're in here that we have an up pipe leak, which is probably part of our boost problem. And we're probably gonna have to cut the bolts because they look pretty bad. Thankfully, the new up pipes come with brand new hardware, so it's not a big deal.
That's good.
There's one bell housing bolt. Get the other top bell housing bolt out here. And then we'll get it jacked up and get it supported. And then we'll start taking the other bell housing bolts out. Alright, top bell housing bolt number 2. So we're gonna readjust this rickety jack. This is why I say you shouldn't do this. So I'm not endorsing this at all. It's not safe. It's not OSHA approved. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do and work with what you gotta work with, you know. So if this is y'all's option as well, won't nobody hold it against you. About right. We'll jack it up a little past where we actually want to go, so we can get it slid in here. And then we'll set it down real slowly, and make sure that that's gonna support, and it is. So now for the scary fun part, I'm gonna go ahead and remove 2 more bell houses. Change the transmission by yourself in an OBS. You strap it to the jack and you slide it out. Now for the fun part, we're gonna have to get it off the jack. So we will be continuing this video here in a minute because I'm gonna have a hand to get it off. All right, transmission is safely on the ground.
Are you sure that's safe?
Ratchet strap helps. I put it between the frame rails and hold the back of it. I use another strap on the front through the shifter hole to pick it up while my wife slid the jack out from underneath of it. And then we'll just set it right down on the ground. Now to get it out.
Oh, yay.
It is. Alrighty, well, we're gonna slide this out of the truck.
Video.
Grab the tail shaft, bro. Hey, she was wondering, running boards make it almost impossible to get out of the truck. But nothing's impossible. We got it. All right, there it is.
Okay.
Go ahead and cut the camera off. One loose. This one here loose. And this one loose. There you go. There you go. Why don't you use the other hand? It's a right-handed tool. There you go. That's good.
It's hard, period.
That's good. That's good. Next.
So
Good
we're
job.
just loosening them.
You're just loosening them. You don't have to take them loose. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Now, this one on top. Yep, there you go. Keep going.
Ah.
Keep going. There you go. Nope. These two. You want me to get these two?
Okay. Have you ever
That's
dropped
good.
your tool completely?
Yep. There you go. Now this one. So what we're doing here is we're actually replacing the up pipes and the turbo and doing an EPV valve delete because the EPV valve is leaking and they don't offer a new one. They only offer a rebuild service and they generally leak in about 50,000 miles. So we're just going to do an elimination kit. And what it is, it's got a valve on the back of the turbo. It uses oil pressure to close and open that valve. And all it does is really the oil side of it, the valve leaks. So we're just gonna replace it. And our turbocharger's got 390,000 miles on it. So we're gonna be replacing that as well with an upgraded turbo with a billet wheel. Get a little faster spool, a little more boost, not really more boost, just a little quicker spool, and to put a fresh turbo in it while we got it apart.
And I go ahead and take this one all the way off.
This one's got to come all the way off. That one.
Oh man. I like taking stuff apart here. So why are you taking the...
So we gotta take the intake boot off and lay it over here so we can get the turbo off. And I'm actually gonna crawl up in here with you.
You can get the turbo.
Excuse me, I'm short, so I gotta crawl up in here to do any work on these things. An 8 mil. All right, try and train my helper here. Oh.
This?
Yep, that'll work. I'll break them loose and then you can take them loose with the screwdriver. Normally, these trucks have a big plastic cover right here that you would have to remove to do all this work that we're doing. But my truck doesn't have it anymore because I got tired of taking it off. So it just don't, all it does is make it look pretty. So all this work. Because I've got videos of it running that we're going to be posting with this when we was towing the horse trailer.
I think you're gonna have to take it.
Ow.
What? Where's the hole? I think you're gonna have to take it the way off. There. Almost got it off.
I hate it when a plan don't come together the first time. That's all right.
Now, here, give me the tool.
had to disconnect the crank breather tube right here. It goes on the bottom of the intake. But that's just an intake tube. We'll set it out of the way for now. So as you can tell, we got years of all right. Yeah, that bigger breaker bar. You want the red handle on it? All right, now give me a.
We might get it.
Give me a medium long 1/2 inch extension. Look at me. Look at me. Something in between here and here. Not too short, but not too god awful long. Yep. And then hand me a 13 millimeter socket that fits a 1/2 inch. It should be that green one right there. Yeah. Yeah. Let me have that. We have the batteries disconnected, so I pretty much lay tools anywhere except across the batteries, and I won't have to worry about it.
There we go.
Oh, crap. When you break it.
The problem is I can get the 2 of them. All right, so after lots of fussing and breaking my knuckles and stuff, we took the whole turbo out and assembly because the bolts rusted and stuck. So we took the whole thing out as one. So we disconnected the up pipes. Thankfully we got new ones. So we got a broke bolt. It was leaking, and we actually had one bolt that wasn't even tight to the manifold, so no wonder it was leaking. This is the infamous EPV valve here. As you can tell, leaks like a sieve. And what it does is it closes this to restrict the exhaust flow. And this is what we do with a 309,000 turbo that just gave me a bunch of fit. Bye-bye. And now we're left with a big gaping hole.
Yes.